Smoke, a secondary one put out there towards the cross position on towards Coppins. Alistair can't body block it, and PGK still flicks to the head of Dexter. Starts things off, drops that bomb. Backline to Ins, hold down against BMAS next up, tapping through against the core and drops him the same. As Mousesports ripped apart towards the entries. Looks like this pistol might go the way of Renegades, but Frozen at least holds the fight.
There's a lurk play coming in towards the A side too from with that kit in play. The Banana players are trying to charge down, but they just missed the timing on that bomb, and Sicko's now found another.
At least they get the money bonus here. They might not win the pistol. He does get that one frag. Tapping through the next player with the headshot angle. Does isolate Ins and take him back. The same two frags, needing to get a 4K. Actually, one more player left in Sicko at this stage. Frozen's really turned this around, but Sicko with a jumping shot. Domes him immediately. Gets the defuse in for Renegade. Keeps him blind enough to keep Frozen in check. Not quite a casualty yet for Mousesports. For 13 seconds, they've got to hatch real quick, and a bomb plant will go down relatively quickly. And Malta and Hat's going to get these kills together. Quick frag on the SMGs, on the USPs. 1 kill, 2 kills come back from front actually, but now got to go down before time. Still gets a third frag of his own right, but falling after time is going to hurt the economy even more so. Pressing forward, Rops trying to find an angle to work with here. The flashbangs go over, the bomb planter gets dropped immediately by Alistair. Simple kill with the backup player. Hats burst back on Dexter, does find one trade and Frozen finds a second, so bomb can get picked up and planted, and eventually Mousesports will force the issue.
A bit of a misread there coming out from Renegades. They
try and play with those MP9s in the next one. Might be able to drop some weapons, but not a lot of loss bonus. Taking one player out, that's pretty big. No nades for the back here, unfortunately. Ins is going to try to sacrifice himself. Does get taken out for it and doesn't get any casualties. And Renegades backing off into this Banana can try and stay down, and Malta sticks around to get another good kill on BMAS. Frozen can trade it, but that's 2 for 1. Again, favor the CT side. Renegades have Ins left alone towards the B side, but backup is on the way. Indieri down from the player at the back lines as Alistair makes his way up through mid and second, and seeing nothing of the T side. It's going to be a 4+ B, and Sicko with the SMG spraying through, doing not enough damage to get the kill. And he will take down a core in the end, but Frozen takes his deagle straight to the head of Ins. Bomb plant could be secured in a 2 versus 2. They're heavily tagged here.
Finally, a decent post plant coming in for Mousesports, but you're right about the tag damage. Rop's incredibly low. Alistair already clearing out the top of Banana position. Hard angle check coming in towards a construction angle, and Rops is going to be able to connect with the M4. All down to Alistair, no. His position now, no. Nate G coming through into the site, and Frozen is going to be able to deliver with a round from Mousesports. Now, this could be big. It is enough of a distraction pulled away, but Robs checks it. Alistair looked like he had the positional advantage, but no, not at all. Mousesports start off, and now they commit their play out from long.
Trying to force Ins away. Damage done to BMAS and Frozen. Spray on. Sicko's going to fall. Ins next to drop Malta, and Hat's the last 2 players left. Hat's on site, trying to turn up this SMG, but can't do anything with it. And Malta left alone, shut down by the AWP of a core. And again, this timer will look to run low. Rops will move up. He's come down, M4, blind spray in totally with something, couldn't do anything with it. Malta on the loose spot, gets himself 1 kill before he traded back by the AWP. Does burn a core at least beyond the grave, so there's a fracture and a 3-on-2, but 3-on-2 still favour the Mousesports. Bomb plant be secured. Renegades not even in rotation positions.
Hunting, see if he can just do a little bit more damage as an exit. Hats out towards his pit position, could be swung on. And look at the gamble stack coming in. They've rotated pretty much everyone out towards the A side, just leaving Malta to be the single entity out from B. And Sicko's going to get another AWP pick. Hat's now getting involved. It's down to just 2 players left on the T side.
Fear the Deagle. Fear the AWP. The AK perhaps Ins straighting forward, going to get shut down by Frozen. So then gapping that smoke might open things up towards Banana. They better check that position. No one is going to be seen. It's all on Malta. Wraparounds coming through from Alistair. The Eagles found 2. Can't take Frozen down. Second face also going to miss his bullets, get the body shots together. So Frozen can eventually get that kill. Now flashes over. Bomb so planted for them here. 1 player swings out from the back. Frozen playing off BMAS here. 30 HP for him. Smoke off against this player, so they can try something if they want to, but Frozen still gets that kill. Spray it back. Hats gets one strike. Frozen just trying to hold the time. Get his quadra in this round, and that's exactly what he does, saving the AWP and all, and a big clutch there for Mousesports. Work on cross, spray through on Malta. Ins there with the AWP shot, connects towards 1. Alistair follows suit on Dexter. 5 versus 3. Now nades on a core doing even more damage. Ins might get forced away by the molly. Indeed he does, but repositions to another side of the site. Backlines, Orb seen above the smoke, sprays through a Malta, catches the core next up, and Mousesports falling to pieces here in the execution. Malta making it a double, dropping that bomb, and a triple on the peak, and a flashbang in. Look towards Arch, Sicko still holding position, so if he wants to cross, he's got to bait in the Orb. He's got no utility to do so. The nades up in the apartments, though, doing a ton of damage. Finally, Dexter falls to Sicko. Hack gets a kill on Rops next to face. 3 players remaining for Mousesports. Bomb can be secured. Malta's going to try deny to see his man to take him down. Bomb can be secured, so Mousesports won't suffer to the money damage as a core left with the Orb. Gets 3 kills. Now on to Ace. Clutch this for Mousesports. Creeping up towards the smoke, getting ahead of it, and now on site. Hearing footsteps, faces, shot missed out. 3 faces, 2 can't land the headshot still, and eventually is overwhelmed by the numbers game. Sicko with his own 3K. Still willing to push ahead of it here. Malta in a flank position. Could be on to take down several players, but he's also blinded off by utility himself.
Oh, there's a boost coming through out from Moto. This could be Sicko dealt with. Gap over the top of the smoke, and Dexter finds that first pick onto Alistair. Sicko with the response with the MP. Finds a couple of kills with Hack backing him up. Frozen and Rops now. The last couple left as they keep the play going into the A site, and the entries are perfect. It's back to a 2 versus 2.
Frozen faking a bomb plant. Gonna try force the issue on Malta. That might cost them as they drop the bomb once again. It's all on Rops. And in has his angle. More utility from Renegades side. They lost quite an amount of map control, but they're still trying to hold it what they can. Fast players in from one player out straight through the smoke. Frozen gets that 1 frag. Unable to deal with Sicko though. A great response on the Orb. Haps follows suit with the M4. And Dexter now at Moto, keeping his eyes on the line, looking up towards the apartment. Malta will catch off Dexter next. And BMAS can respond towards him. So 1 trade to a 3-on-2, and Bomb making its way back here with the AWP alongside it. Inns is watching the banana entrance. Will take down that bomb planter. Scope in, footstep per, turn away from the flashbang, open towards the main position. The bomb will go down, going to force him back towards tree, and just too many angles to check from there.
Yeah, Malta going in for a bit of an aggressive approach towards the top of Banana. Swing comes through from Bamus, and it's so dry. Inns even comes through to peek together. Position from Malta's going to get checked. Acor looked like he wanted to try and get up onto the porch position. Doesn't quite land it. And Malta's able to line them up. Acor now the last one left. And there it is. A 9-6 half up. Looks like he's going to be able to try and entry out this brackets position. Now, there is a big bait setup coming through from Mousesports. 3 players out of the brackets. Contact. Acor, Frozen working together. But it's Hats and Sicko to find the trades. Frozen still alive. And he's dropped that bomb now back to a 2 versus 2.
Hats will fall back though. Frozen looking for the last headshot on Malta. Gets back to some decent cover and now needs 2 kills to clutch it. Flashbang available. Block out. Can't land the headshot. Got plenty of time. That flick's good. The second one not so much. Dexter forced back to 50 points of health. Malta winning out a slight advantage. And now going to go back to the default boxes. Sees his man. Taps it again. Sees it at Cubby. Now forced to get the bomb plant. But no, he continues to bait. Do some more damage. And getting closer and closer to winning out this fight for the clutch out. He finally wins. And Renegade!
Yeah, Mousesports are certainly having a bit more of a lean out towards the safe side. Maybe try and flash Frozen in towards the top of Banana. In's not blinded at all. Great find to get that first opening pick and then going to commit. Dexter on the other side. There's Smoke trying to line them up to get a couple of kills with the Deagle, but only on for 2. It's back to even playing fields, and now the bomb can get planted for Renegades.
Open on the Coffin's position. He pushes forward of it though. Matt Tane comes ready to receive. Mousesports have no kills. They're going to go for everything. They're going to go for it now. And Rops takes out 1. Hat transfers it straight to the second. Viva suddenly left alone. Straight through the smoke. Suppressed on timer alone. It's going to be an 11 for Renegades regardless of how well he plays in his position. And at least they get away with an AK.
Oh, that is a really nice spray transfer.
So far, the rifles are back out for round 19, though. This is their chance to stand and fight. This is their chance to put the hurt back on Renegades. And you can see how quickly they take brackets control. Calling out the 7 points of health. Has to rely on Rops to bail him out. And he gets a double, in fact. Hat's not checking out the apartment's control. Now Frozen gets involved, takes out Inns. 2 standing, 1 standing. Malta standing alone. The Galil can only get so much. A core takes him out.
Slow the play down, but this is going to be an A commitment. It doesn't look like it's going to be a fake at all. That single player with Inns look like running back over towards B, and Rops just swings out to the open.
Now a core's left alone on the site and he's back up to rotate in real quick. BMAS is the man on his way, but the T's can act before he gets here. Smoke on will keep him suppressed from long. A 4 gets that first kill. Scope in on the second, lands it. Sicko close towards default, picks in, and a core takes the triple, now up against Alistair, backs up to the box corner, and 10 seconds for him to clutch this. It would be a 1-3, he's found that fast, but he finds no more. A core with 4 and 8 rounds for Mousesports. Something to play for. And the damage sustained by Renegades puts them on eco for this next round. A core getting yet another kill. Nays distracted by flashbangs. Renegades at least going to catch off some players off charge, but firepower isn't there. And the right picks them apart. One man left in Alistair. Mopped up by Rops, gets his 4K in this one. A core crossfiring. It's Alistair that breaks that crossfire, taking out the first player. BMAS can't trade it, so 2 for 1. But now Rob strikes, takes out Hats next up. One more player out of the apartment, dropping that bomb, making it a tidy 3K. And now we're within 1 of the lead. Renegades.
Rotate a third player over to beat. That's a big nade, though.
Dexter opens up the kill count, taking Sicko to capitalize on it. It still gets 2 trades, though. That's a 2K. An amount of advantage taken back by the Renegade side. Mousesports a bit overzealous towards Banana, perhaps. Taichi, smokes go down. Rops holding contact alongside BMAS. Flash keeps Rops blind. Local Renegades are going to act real soon. They do get the kill on the first man. M4 and BMAS struggling to deal with them as Malta takes both down. Bomb plant secured, and a core is out of the round.
They run that clock low, but they get those trades instantly. Great entries in towards the site. Acorn now starting to come through. Very winnable in this 1 versus 3 when you consider how low the HP numbers are, but how much of that information is relayed over. And now starting to make a move out from Long and Moto. That smoke's still down. No more utility other than that single flash, though.
Oh, a core comes up with that kill. Has no idea where he is at this stage, though. Sees it in mini pit, spray through. Hasn't got a HE, could have taken him down if he did. Smoke on the bomb. This is very risky. Gonna force him to peek, and Inns will take him down at the 3K, at the point blank position. He's gonna try to draw their attention even further out of position. The CTs have not budged from their site and pit positions. 1 player on Speedway can provide support to both sides. But a core is watching for the A play. Smoke's on, 3 seen. Rops can take down 1. Smoke back, finds the cover. BMAS comes in with a flank, takes out a kill on Hat. 2 standing in Sicko has 7 seconds to plant the bomb. He can't make it happen.
Yeah, Malta being sort of their hard lurk on T side gets caught off by 2 players swinging out from long. Acorn now with the other AWP starting to fire away. Hat, Sicko and Alistair just trying to see if they could do damage at this point. Ali's already been tagged up to incredibly low numbers. AWP does get blind, so Acorn just falls back towards Arch. The Renegades get control out for the brackets, but that nade coming through limits the T side even further.
2 standing in Hats and Sicko. Mousesports on to equalise against the... Brenny on Frozen, flashed out, fires a shot. Dexter waiting behind the sandbags, gets a kill on 1. Orb needs to reface the back up, he's still at the cross-range angle. The kill does come through, and they're trying to hold the back lines here. Malta gets a frag, but Frozen makes it a double. The defend against the T side, can't quite get Alistair, who jumps around the corner and gets a trade. 1 out of 3 that he needs for this clutch. As well, sees a second man, but couldn't connect it, and Rops capitalizes on that mistake.
Win out the fight, can't win out the clutch. Rob's even pushing forward to the molly. Look at this aggression for the CTs, trying to tap away onto the bridge player. Mousesports have started off, and so has Acorn, 5 on 3.
Secondary AWP over at brackets. Picking one up from the mid control. Now Frozen forced back here with his own AWP. Back Coffins. Playing this contact position as usual. Waiting for someone to face him, waiting for a frag to be found of his own right. But the T's are backed off from Banana, gone back towards their mid defaults and are playing around the second mid position. What's the call here, Renegades? You've been shut down on another good entry sequence from Rops and a core. To go that aggressive towards apartments, make that work. They almost got 2 kills out of it.
Yeah, look, it's a difficult situation. They don't have a lot of map control. Time is relatively low. They've even got a fair bit of util, but how do they work with it? They try and slow walk in, maybe an apps pop. That's something we haven't seen. Alistair can light up some flashes over the top, and they could just dive out from the apartments.
Smokes down, flashes over.
Oh.
Incendios from the CTs to respond. Here they come. Hats out the gate, drops down. Has no idea about BMAS. Call there with the AWP to drop him. And Alistair, 1v4, can't do it. Match.
Contact peak. This time around, so much more passive. B-site XE underway.
Next to his Roast, goes down for that first kill. Straight through back on a second man. Alistair can trade it. Malta following suit, trade back to the T-side line. Or now suppressed towards the corner and flanked out by the MAC-10. Inns holding in tree. 2 standing for Mousesports, and it looks like Renegades might still keep a lifeline here. 4-on-2 situation, and there's no way for Mousesports to retake this.
No, it doesn't look it. There's so much money, they might as well just throw it in, see what more damage they can do to that T side. Acor's even been heard out from Inns. This should be an easy kill with the Tech 9, and Renegades get to 14. Being very, very passive. Very slow round. Finally now starting to take some banana control. Acor just waiting to see if he can deal with that lurk play that Malta has been sort of trying to pincer in round by round. Dry Pig comes in. Oh, what a shot from Acor.
Now flashes in for the T side to get towards Banana. Dexter holding back behind the sandbags, dealing with hats. Can't get Inns. Orpa frozen. Has Rops right behind him, holding fire, holding face. Anti-flash from the M4, jump face out, shoulder base, trying to get the Orpa to miss, but no. He fires in the midst of the flashbang, fully blind, gets that kill, and now Rops up on the flower pot, looking above that smoke, needs to get in 2 more kills, and Mousesports will cross the final hurdle. Sicko does get 1 to respond though, so the bomb plant can be secured.
A 2v3, what a post plant this is going to have to be for the Renegades. Mousesports have got so much utility behind them, and no one coming in from Banana. That smoke starting to dissipate out from CT. Sicko trying to play out for Nubox. There is a player posted on the right-hand side, but he's trying to see if he can find himself a bit of an angle, and now there's a 2 versus 2.
That's a huge kill. Time's ticking, Mousesports moving up. Alistair and Sicko holding from 2 different sides of the back line. AK watching Sicko, peeks and sees them both. Has Sicko called out. Alistair placed it completely open and will go down to the USP. It's just enough time for the defuse, I think. And it looks like Mousesports will take it 16-14 above Renegades. A struggle in the half, but the Europeans come out on top.